Hi, bon dia. Hey, Cream.
Hey, Vicky, how you doing?
We're back.
Oh, man, tell me about it.
With the art vibes of December already, 2020. Yeah, nearly. Don't you wish for Christmas?
Wear his mask. It's on, man.
We're transmitting here from Oranjestad, Aruba, the beautiful island of Aruba, in collaboration with Cream of Woo and at Cas de Cultura, Aruba's national
Best
theater.
dynamic duo ever.
I know, it's clicking great,
But
right?
if it clicked any harder, we might take off all the TVs on that.
Oh my goodness. Hey, who are our guests today?
You tell me. I got a special treat today. I came and there was 2 guests. Normally have 1 guest. Now we're
Exactly.
branching out.
Yes, well, we have today a very dynamic couple.
Oh, man.
And creative also as well, above everything. Francisco Pardo. Hi, Francisco.
Hi, bon dia.
And his partner, Adriano Nanof. Hi,
Hello,
Adriano.
Vicky. Hello, Cream.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you guys doing?
Great.
How was 2020 for you guys?
Yeah, it's
Different.
different. Yeah, exactly. Yes,
We cannot complain. We are healthy,
exactly.
and the people around us are healthy, so we are COVID-free.
Good.
That's
important.
yeah,
Good,
that's the
good.
most important thing.
Last week's podcast, we talked about the Film Society, which we are starting in at Casa Cultura in January. We already had our pre-inscriptions for that. And Francisco is a filmmaker
Yes.
and director, and Adriano is a soundscapes person, an architect also.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow, I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
You hid that fact from me.
Well, sorry.
Oh, my goodness. I have so much questions now.
Yeah, I would like to know firstly from Francisco, because I've known you for many years now in this film circle, let's say. What are your recent plans? Tell us a bit about what you have done. And how is it being a filmmaker in Aruba in the Caribbean?
Well,
Yeah, that's an interesting
yes.
question.
I can start by saying, for example, if I go a little bit back in 2011, I did a short film, was Stand Ave Maria, and it went to Trinidad and won Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival.
Wow.
And I won the Best Short Film Award. And from then we started making, that time was me and Ryan Odiber. And then I met Adriano, and for the second short that we did was Our Brack. And then Adriano did the sound design and the music. And for that, we also won an award, but at the Aruba Film Festival. And the film went everywhere. And after that, we came with Alto Vista. It's another short film. Actually, before Alto Vista was Aboso. And Aboso also won awards. Alto Vista won award. So I have a lot of awards.
Yeah.
And this film, I think last year, 2 years ago, because there is the Caribbean Film Academy,
Oh.
and they asked me if they can share my short films. So I gave them the right to share it. So after that, this short film went everywhere. So they went to London. They have been screened several times in Manhattan, Brooklyn,
Oh,
and
wow.
different parts of United States.
Yeah.
And they have been in Canada.
Wow.
So they went everywhere.
Wow.
And Abuso also went everywhere and went also
Adriano.
Ariano, which is Italy. It's an Italian
Adriano
film
International
festival.
Film Festivals.
And did you guys go as well? Or did
No,
you just...
for that, for that we didn't
We're
went.
virtually there.
Oh, okay, okay,
So,
okay.
For that one went also. It won the prize in the Belize
Belize Film
International Film
My
Festival.
goodness.
And yeah, these short films, they went everywhere, and also Aboso went everywhere. So after that, I didn't make any film anymore. In 2018, we made a TV series. It's like a event series because it was only 8 episodes.
Oh,
Was
okay.
of a story that I wrote when I
Alright.
was 14 years old. 5, yes.
Oh.
Actually, originally was planned to do 8, but I shorted because of
That was the
budget
one with the youth, right?
with the youth.
Yeah.
They practice like from 2015 till 2017.
Oh,
They
that's a
practice
production.
every week the whole script
Yeah.
because there
Yes.
were 5 scripts, so they had to practice.
Oh my goodness.
And when we start filming, it went like super great because everybody knew all the dialogues in their mind, so they memorize it. And so we film. I think the filming took us long because it was a small production.
And only on the
So-
weekends we were shooting.
Yeah, because in Aruba, actually, there was around 60 people participating. So
That's a big crew.
that is a
to,
big.
gonna
So
say.
actually,
take
I
care
cannot
of.
say today everybody come. No, I had to organize. I was managing people. Okay, you are available this day. You are available. So let me see when I can match you. So mainly everybody was available in the weekends or during the weekends. So we film everything like on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
So it took a long time, and then I put it together.
Yeah.
The first time I started editing was on 25th of December. So everybody was at home on Christmas time,
Oh, wow,
and I was in
That's
a
how
room.
you spent your Christmas.
Yeah.
Wow, my goodness.
And I was doing
with
the editing.
eggnog.
Oh wow.
With eggnog.
Yeah. But there was a lot of work, the editing. I must say, I was like, I will.
But you
after-
knew that
Yes, I
editing
knew
is a
that
lot
every
of work.
time after I do a big production, I say, I will never do this again.
Oh, man.
But then after 2 years, that's why I'm starting back.
But I think it's a lot, actually. 5
Yes.
productions, your movies and the series in 9 years, basically.
Yes, it's a lot.
That's
and
a lot.
Actually, mainly I write the scripts,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go find the I do the budget, so I go find grants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That can take me like a year to
Okay.
find grants.
Mm-hmm.
And after is the year passed and everything, I got everything. Sometimes I don't get everything, but then I say, okay, let's start, and then we go with it, and then so it can take like 1 to 2 years to finish, and
Yeah.
then the
Oh, wow.
editing. If the editing, like Abuso was the record, because Abuso I edited in I think was 2 weeks because it was we finished shooting. We filmed it in 14 days because it was done for the film festival to premiere at the film festival. So we had to.
So you had a lot
I
of
had
pressure.
to rewrite the script
Yeah.
completely in 2 weeks. And because actually I had another story, it was called Amor di Cantica and take place in a theater.
Yeah, that's a question I have. Like,
That's
how
your
long
next
did it-
project then,
How long
maybe.
did
Yes.
it take you to write the script then, originally, before you rewrote it?
I took like, for example, the first script that I wrote, I
Uh-huh.
took, for example, 1 to 3 months to write it.
Oh, okay.
But when I had to rewrite the script, it was because there was a time frame, and I had to finish it in 14 days.
Okay.
And then we had to film it in 14 days.
Oh my goodness.
And then I had to do the editing in less than 1 month because
Did-
it need to be
The
premiered.
deadline.
Did you cry a lot during
Yeah.
the making of it? Did you go like,
I
this is too much
cry,
stress,
yes,
and
because everybody was so stressed, and yes, and
I mean,
felt
I
like-
can imagine. I mean, I try to make a
Yes.
painting, and I cry almost every day.
The thing is, people don't realize when they watch a film.
It's so much
they watch
work.
that, it's complete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
cannot imagine that people are waking up at like
Yeah,
3 in the
exactly.
morning
Yeah, I
to
can
get
tell.
ready to
To
4:30
get the lighting
to go
and
out.
yeah,
Yes,
the
Yeah.
because
timing and
everybody,
everything.
our production offer was at ateliers, so
Okay.
everybody goes sleep at ateliers,
Yeah.
and so we can wake up and at 2 a.m. after one day shooting, I had to go with the art director, and we do everything, prepare everything, and then we needed a ladder, and then there was everything closed, so we went to a tank station to find a ladder, like an envelope.
Yeah,
yeah,
Find a
yeah,
ladder,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And so then we wake up at 5, and then we go at my aunt's house, and we send them out. They go to the beach.
No, we were leaving at 5.
We were leaving
Oh,
at 5.
wow.
So
Leaving at
we arrived around 6, so we send them out of their home.
Yeah.
They had to go out, and
Yeah,
then they had
to
to come
borrow the
back
house.
To borrow the house.
The set.
And then they come back around 8, and then they say, "Can we enter our home?" No,
Oh,
we're
wow,
not
man.
done yet.
Oh,
We've been
my
paying
They
rent
had to sit
the whole
in
time.
The back. So I was really
Yes.
thankful for them.
Oh, wow.
Because they had to sit in the back of the yard, and we
Just-
had to do the whole
And
shooting.
using every single part of the house, like
Yes.
the bedrooms. It's not like, okay,
Yeah,
I'll
just the
be on the
main scene.
bedroom.
Yeah.
No, no.
Yes.
No,
We were
every
shooting
single
at the
part.
bedroom, one bedroom, the other bedroom, the living room, the backyard,
Oh my
the
God.
Yeah,
front
because
of the
I can
house.
tell what I did. It's a trick that I did. It's
Okay.
I developed, I call it a formula
Okay.
Your format.
Tell-
to do the film. So basically, there was not enough budget, so I had to work with that what I had.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I went in my mind before I wrote the script. Usually in Hollywood, they write the script and then they go see how we going to
Exactly.
do it. They're going to build a set, but I didn't have that. So
Right.
actually, what I did is I went scout the whole location. So I went
Yes.
to Sir Patrici. I have an aunt living there. So and then I had a friend. So I said, okay, I have 2 houses. Then I'm going to use the basketball court. I'm going to use the supermarket. I'm going to use the whole neighborhood.
Yes.
There
The
was a
Santana.
cemetery,
Yes,
and
yes,
I used
yes.
that. So and then I came back and I set on the right base on all the locations.
Yes.
So I wrote.
It's a bit
on-
of a reverse.
Yes.
How do you say?
Reverse
Preparing.
engineering.
Yeah, reverse
Yes.
engineering.
So I wrote the script based on my budget and on my locations and on my actor that I had available. And then I wrote everything, and then we said, okay, this is it, and then let's go film.
So every time you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, but listen, you're a filmmaker, you're creative, you have stories in your brain. How can you be satisfied in a small country like ours? I mean, how does a Caribbean filmmaker go and make it big? Can it even happen?
Yes. Actually, I'm going to answer that and also answer how do you feel being Caribbean filmmaker?
Yes.
The first question,
Yes.
Everything, I think when I did Ten Ave Maria, I went to Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival, and there was a lot of people like me that, because I lot of filmmakers from the Caribbean that have the same struggle as Aruba, because
Okay.
we talk with each other.
Yes.
The budget and
that,
location and these resources is the main
Yes,
problem.
yes.
Resources, which is the money, the people, and accessibility of things.
Yes.
So we talked together, and then actually we realized, or I realized that you don't have a lot of things, but we have stories, and the stories are important. So if the story are good, and the production is, for example, 90% good, then you can still make it.
Yeah.
For example, there was a filmmaker from Jamaica. He made a long film with Canon camera.
Oh, really?
And DSLR.
Yeah, yeah.
It was 70, Canon 70.
Oh, wow.
So his film actually went to London, and after that, he got the film was picked by a I think was A24, something like that. You have some
Yeah, the
distributors
distribution
that
company.
are
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
I
Yes,
think it's
yes.
A24.
Like
yeah, or
independent
A12 or
kind of
A21 or
movies.
20.
Yes, because
Yeah.
you have some independent distributors. So
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
pick up his film and then
Oh,
they
wow.
release it everywhere. And then I realized, I said like, okay, see how a guy from Jamaica make a movie and he didn't make it with
Professional gear.
exactly, but then the film was picked up because the film was important and
Yes,
it
yes.
had a good story and it tells something about the country.
Yeah.
So then the film went everywhere, and it got in any theater. Like it had been shown a lot in, for example, in New York, because in New York, I think you have a community
Yeah.
of
Caribbean
Jamaican.
people, yeah.
Exactly. So after that, I realized, actually, I said, okay, so the stories are important. So it doesn't matter if you're from a small island, your story need to be good, because if you're telling a story and it can go everywhere, then your film can be successful,
Yeah.
because people want to see story from other countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
that was
identify.
important. And then that moment was my defining moment. I think that I realized it doesn't matter that I'm from a small island, but if I can make it, if my story is good, it can reach a wide audience. It can
Nice.
go everywhere.
Yeah.
And today, I mean, in this time that we have internet, that help also for your film to reach everywhere, because then you can reach to a wide audience through
Exactly.
YouTube,
Right.
whatever. So we put our film also available on YouTube.
Are all your films available on YouTube?
On YouTube,
Oh.
on the page of Cinearuba.
Okay.
And for people to see them.
Do you
We-
guys also have sorry to cut you off. Do you guys also have an Instagram or a Facebook?
Yes.
So is
yes.
it the same name?
It's the same name.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
because
okay.
actually I established in Aruba because to make this happen as
Yeah.
a company in Aruba is not possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need to establish an organization to do this.
Oh, okay.
And I feel that's why if you go on my website, it say Caribbean filmmaker. So I feel as a Caribbean filmmaker because it's important for me.
Yeah.
Because as Caribbean, we have stories and we need to represent the Caribbean islands.
Yes.
So yeah, of course, I'm Aruban, but I see as Caribbean we can be stronger because there are a lot of talented Caribbean filmmakers,
Yes, fully agree.
and only together, we can actually push the Caribbean.
Yeah.
It's not an industry yet, but I think we can go towards
The
there.
movement.
Yeah, it's a movement, yeah.
Yes.
Before we go to Adriano, because I've talked to you before about an interesting educational program that you guys are offering via Cinearuba, we have to go to Subway.
Oh my goodness.
It's time for Subway, Cream.
This is the best part of the day.
Can you
we get to talk
imagine?
about delicious Subway sandwiches.
Delicious.
Oh my God. I think
Subway Eat Fresh.
I might just leave right now and go get one.
Yeah, I know.
I mean-
I was in a row yesterday at Subway.
Really?
And there was this guy. We had a laugh. He
Okay.
was like, okay, I'd like 2 pickles.
2 pickles, just
yeah.
2.
And I turned to him. I'm like, okay, 2 pickles. He's like, I'm very particular about my toppings. I'm like, yeah, I also always want 2 jalapeno peppers.
Really?
He's like, yeah, because more than that will spoil it, right? I'm like, exactly. So Subway does exactly what you want.
Oh my goodness. You know,
It's just really fun.
since we're talking about Subway, let's ask our guests what's their favorite
Yeah.
Subway sandwich. I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I mean,
I like the Italian bread, and mainly I like the how they call it, the steak and cheese.
oh
Ah,
yes.
Yeah. Always a good one.
Do you ever do double steak? Because you could double it up.
Yeah, you can. I never did it.
I
but
did it
now I know.
once,
Yeah.
and I didn't eat for a week because I was still full from the double. That's a true story.
I always double the cheese, and I always ask them to do my bacon
Fried
separated.
first.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I love the crunchiness of the bacon.
Yeah.
You know? And when the bread is like cool, crisp,
Oh.
with the salad. Oh, I'm getting hungry now.
I know,
Yeah, I
that's
know.
why.
So-
Hey,
Subway
Subway,
question, one
send
more.
us.
This is a controversial debate. Toasted or not toasted?
Toasted.
Not toasted.
However you want it.
Exactly.
Subway Eat Fresh.
Oh my
Check their
goodness.
Facebook page for their daily and weekly specials. Thanks, Subway.
Please send us your emails, whether you like it toasted or not toasted, so we can like gauge what's happening on the island.
Good. Now, Adriano, tell us a bit about Cinearuba.
Yeah,
And also about your craft, please.
of course. Well, Cinearuba now is developing this program called the Kids Report. We are going to 4 schools. This is the first part of the program. We are teaching like storytelling, graphic design, and this will follow through 3 years. With now it's the fourth year. I don't remember because here is a little bit different. How do you say the class?
Actually, it started in the 4th grade.
Fourth
Now
grade.
we are in the
Okay.
5th grade.
Yeah. Now we're going to the
Because the
fifth
project
grade.
need to go together with the student.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
That's
Have to be a
nice.
part of the curriculum of those schools. So so we started developing stories. So the kids they started first. They have some crazy ideas, and then I help them to organize their ideas in a way that you can tell a story. Like, what are you thinking? Oh, we want to talk about the main subject
Okay.
was zombies. The kids
Really?
love zombies. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
these
then they
kids
make a
are-
movie? Is that the end
No.
goal, or what is the end goal of Kids Report?
Actually, the end goal is a documentary series. Each school, we divide the kids in group. So each group actually will make a small documentary, and we will put them all together, and then we will present the whole documentary to all schools. So
Yeah, and
the documentary the themes are like culture, social, and sports.
Okay.
And the
Okay.
kids actually they are being prepared because they need to do like a themselves. So
Yeah,
now they're
that's-
being prepared, and at the end they have to select their own subject. They have to go film it,
And
do
that's
the
why-
interviews.
That's why when I went and I asked the kids, "So what do you want to talk about?" They want like zombies, aliens, because these are the things that they fantasize about.
Yeah.
But was important because then they could organize their ideas,
Okay.
and then they could write something about, because also it is about research. When you're telling a story, it's about the research and also interviewing. Like we created this radio program, so they
Yeah.
would go and interview a person on the
that's
street,
nice.
but it was all on the classroom,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they were portraying like, oh, I am a tourist, oh, I am a person on the street, oh, I am the alien. So
Yeah.
Wow.
we had all of that, so they had to create those things, and that is also to help them on their school projects.
Yeah.
Because when you're going to do like an assignment at school, you need to do research.
Yeah.
And the best way, or when you want to talk about the history of Aruba, which better way than going to the library or to go and talk to the people that have more
Exactly.
experience. So
Yeah.
how do you create the questions? How do you compile these questions and create something that is interesting for the person that is going to read or watch?
Amazing. How
So-
many schools are involved in this?
We are in 4 schools.
4, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we are at the St. Francisco's Collegio, Colegio Santa Familia, Princess Amalia, and PSX.
Okay. And when is their project ending?
After the school year of 2022. So it's a 3-year
this
project,
is-
and
My
we are
goodness.
yes, it's long.
It's long, but it's also you're with the kids for a long time. The
Yes,
same
exactly.
kids, right?
Exactly,
commitment.
the same kid, yeah.
It's a pity that you only can do 4 schools in a sense,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Because other schools are
We-
missing out
yeah,
on an
we-
amazing experience, is what I'm understanding.
We have the request from other schools to
Yeah, the other
come to their
schools want to
schools, yeah.
participate.
But do you think it's like too much to handle if you have more than 4?
Yes.
Or
Yes,
I feel
actually,
like
yes.
imagine it's
Especially with the resources that we have
There you
now,
go.
because we have this amazing support from some organizations that they help funding it.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
we
it's a Funds
have,
for Cultura Participação.
yeah,
Absolutely.
they
Good.
helped us, but like they're funding us, but also there's this limit, and with this limit, because we are far away, and they cannot, they are helping other institutions, so
Yeah.
we have this amount of resource that we could split to put on 4 schools.
Yeah.
We would
Yeah.
love to have more resources
Yeah.
to have more people working together with us on this
Yes,
project, because
yes.
like it's really interesting and it's really different and can expand the horizons of these kids.
Yeah, I bet you also it's a long breath kind of project. You need a patience for it and also to see the results. But I bet you that the kids that are involved will be exceptional later too, you know, because you're really taking them out of a comfort zone of regular classes, you know, and it's actually like a real life imitation kind of situation
But I
that,
can
that will
tell-
gear them with many tools for life, you know.
Yeah, I can
Yes.
tell that during the program, I remember the first week on each school, like I'm talking to the teacher and the teacher saying, I ask about like the students and how they are and how they behave, and then the teacher comes to me and say, yeah, you know, these guys here, they are more quiet. These are the ones that speak. That one don't like to participate a lot. And then on my way that I do the class, I try to combine these characteristics and try to take them out of like the kid that don't want to participate. I don't want to push him, because I think that also is important to let the kid have his own space.
Yeah.
But I try to put some incentives for him or her to participate and to come and to join, and it worked, because at the end, some of the kids that were the most loud on a sense of on a good sense,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the enthusiastic, they were the ones that were supposed to be the quieter ones. Not the quieter that quiet that do the things, but the quieter ones that they had some struggles participating,
Okay.
and they started participating. So for me, that was one of the goals of the program,
All right, guys.
to incentivize.
I had a question actually. It's Elton from the boot out here. I had a question actually. Do you guys planning on doing these type of projects with other educational instances, like intermediate, like APE or maybe like a colegio? Because there the kids are maybe a little bit more developed and they see certain things otherwise also.
Good question.
Yes, actually, this project was created based on how you call it, because in Dutch is regeling from the Fonds voor Cultuurparticipatie. They had this, and they say, okay, you can create a project, and then you receive the funding. But the project is focused on primary school. So we can do that for other school, but we have to develop another project that kind of have this,
That
but
goes
is
in that
more,
regeling.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. So a bit of reverse engineering again.
Yes, yes.
That's a
But
Because-
still with a good end result.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the idea is we did this project, or we are doing this project as a pilot project to see how it's going to be. And after this, we want to repeat it and have
Yeah.
more school to
Yeah.
participate.
But what are you doing to develop people that can implement this together with you?
Exactly. That is the idea. We want to see how this is going, and then we are going to, if we can do it one more time, we're going to train people to have more coaches to go
Yes.
to different schools, because
nice.
Exactly.
now it is Adriano, me, and Stefan Maas, because Stefan gave, for example, illustration and storytelling.
Storyboard making.
Exactly. So if we do it again after this is finished, then I have to prepare like a group of people and train them, and then we can send a group of coaches, to different schools.
more schools. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the only thing that I want to say is like we have a lot of interest. A lot of other schools came approaching Cinearuba to develop this program on their schools. We are sorry that we cannot go because
I
of
can
the
imagine.
resources.
I can
Yeah.
But
imagine.
if you're listening, if you want to sponsor Cinearuba, please contact us. You can help
Where
so
can
many
they-
other kids.
Where can they reach you guys?
Yes.
We have a email.
You have a
Actually,
Facebook page?
We have Facebook page, yeah,
Okay.
a true Facebook page.
Just
Because
Yeah.
usually
Facebook, you
it's,
guys.
when you go to Facebook page, you can even WhatsApp to the
Cinearuba.
Facebook page. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
cinearuba.com.
Just-
There.
okay.
Yeah. Also, we
all
at Casa Cultura
information.
have Franz and Adriano's numbers.
Yes, exactly.
You
Yes,
guys
yes.
connected.
No, you know, because I'm always thinking whatever artistic extracurricular thing or in a curriculum is good for the development of a kid. And I'm like, okay, you guys are really filling that void through film and through storytelling and to research. Which has actually, I think, the same kind of result that you would want a kid to have in its development when it's even done through music or even dance or something. So it's such important work.
Yeah, so
I
you
really
guys-
admire it.
You guys said you guys are training kids to do like Photoshop and graphics, you said?
Yeah.
Illustration.
Can you imagine what those kids are going to be like when they're teenagers?
Imagine
If
you
this-
having had that.
Oh my God, I would be like world famous. by
Eh,
now.
absolutely.
Like, I imagine these kids that are getting this coaching and this training and being a part of this program are going to be like you
Super
said,
talented.
they're going to be like
Yeah.
advanced when it
Yeah.
Yeah,
comes to art.
Yeah.
they will have this big advantage against the competition because
Yeah.
then when you grow old, that's what happens. So that's what they are going to have, this big advantage.
Yes,
in life.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Amazing. I love that. That's our goal here at Casa Cultura too. To open minds.
I mean, just mind blowing stuff that we learned today from you guys. You guys have just. My insurance doesn't cover my mind being blown. So I'm in trouble now.
That's a good
That was
one.
Awesome.
So we have to wrap it up, Cream.
Man,
It's already over.
Come on. Can't we go 10 more minutes?
No, hélas. But
okay.
I mean, I think we got such valuable information from Franz and
I am-
Adriano and Cinearuba. This was Art Vibes,
This
art
is
from A to
Art
Z
Vibes.
in Aruba.
You already know.
And see you at the next one.
We'll
Say
hear you
bye,
later.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.